Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Chef Tunes, your favorite chef, Saul the Pool. Remember guys, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube as well, Chef Tunes 1. You can drop and subscribe or drop an email at cheftunes1@gmail.com. So please continue to leave feedback, not just that, a lot of recipes. We got a lot of demands right now, so we're just trying to keep up on that. So if you already put a request on something you want to learn, especially those Thanksgiving recipes, just be patient. I'm coming in, I'm writing the stuff down, so don't think I'm forgetting about you guys. But today is November the 6th. It's a big day for us out here. It's election day, so we're out here voting, so people always remember to vote right now. So obviously doors have closed, but I'm out there, you know, putting in work, supporting Chef Tunes, the team, Democratic parties, everybody. So obviously once again, continue to follow Chef Tunes. You guys continue to learn. But anyways, today we got a great menu. What we're doing, we're making a party sub, and I call them a sub, or you can make it a nice sandwich, something for the family. And I'm gonna show you guys how you guys can build this and get ready for dinner. So obviously that's the focus, but you guys follow me, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So news at one of those stores, they sell these baguettes. These are French baguettes, but once again, you could buy bolillo, you could buy dinner rolls, French rolls, whatever you see. These were $1, so they're just $1. They're whole, they're freshly baked, they're nice and soft. And at the same time, what I'm doing is the meat is totally optional. You go with pork, chicken, al pastor, carne asada, any kind of meat you could think of, and not just meat. It could be vegetarian sandwiches. It's totally up to you on what direction you want to go on that. And I'll elaborate more on the meat part. But so we got meat here. We got cheese. This is queso fresco, but it's called cremoso, so it's a little bit more creamier than the regular queso fresco that just crumbles. This one obviously crumbles itself, but it's perfect for melting. So once again, everyone uses like Monterey Jack or mozzarella to do quesadillas, but this cheese is the way to go. And obviously we got tomatoes. It's totally up to you what kind of tomatoes you want. You could put peppers, you could put mushrooms. You know, it's totally up to you on the veggie part, but I'm deciding to go with tomatoes. And I got some red leaf lettuce. Someone with red leaf. There's romaine. There's green leaf lettuce. There's just regular chopped lettuce. They got the regular icebergs. Totally up to you on what you want to do. But I think the redhead lettuce are good because they have a little bitterness to it, so it's perfect. Then obviously we got cucumbers here, and what I did, I turned them into like little matchsticks. So obviously, if you could see, they're just little sticks. Then we got a whole an avocado. So what I did, I just cut it in half. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do with that. I got thinly sliced red onions and jicama. Okay, this is a new recipe. Actually, I did one of these sandwiches at one of the girls' parties, and I think it was a hit. Everyone liked it, so I decided to share the recipe with you guys. But real quick on the onions, I know I want to jump in the sandwich, but I want to explain something about onions to people that they're self-conscious about, red onions, you know, your breath's gonna smell and everything. Look, guys, if you guys are gonna entertain, this is a great way to eliminate all that, all the bad odor and all that stuff that people are concerned about. Thinly slice your red onions or white onions, just thinly slice them and rinse them under cold water. So what's gonna happen, it's gonna release all that. What it is pretty much the onion is so moist, it releases its juices, and that's what it causes. So what you're gonna do, if you rinse them on cold water, you're releasing all those juices and fluids that are in those onions, so it's gonna eliminate all the odor. So you go ahead and do that. But personally, myself, I'm a big fan of red onions, so I just go with it, stuff like that. But I'm just giving you guys an FYI on the onion part. I know people, you know, try to stay away from that, but onion's a great flavor. So once again, just stay tuned. But anyway, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab the baguette, grab a cutting board. Easy. We're just gonna go halfway. We're gonna cut it half. Use serrated knife. Best knife to go for something like this. Okay, so what we're gonna cut the sub in half. Real easy. And obviously, folks, be careful. You know, safety first. You want to make sure you're not cutting your fingers, because you're gonna have an ugly manicure if you do. Right. So once you get to this point, put it back. If you guys notice, I put a foil down just to make sure we prevent any kind of mess or crumbs and stuff like that, and obviously you'll see at the end it's gonna make cleanup real easy. So anyways, at this point, what you want to do is you want to start laying your sandwich. You're gonna start off with, obviously I got avocado, so I'm just gonna grab a whole avocado. I cut them in half. And then you grab a spoon, you go ahead and just peel it off there. I'm just gonna break it up. Now remember, guys, I mean, it could look nice, but you don't have to like make your avocado look all fancy. Just cut it up, lay it in there. Obviously you got a whole one, so just make sure you stretch it, make sure it goes through the whole sandwich. So it's that simple. I'm a chunky type of guy. You could actually blend this into guacamole with some sour cream. Avocado and sour cream goes well, or even mayo. It's totally up to you. I'm a big mayo fan, so I will go with that. But I'm trying to, you know, eat outside the box sometimes from eating out of the regular stuff I'm used to eating. So obviously, once again, guys, at this point, you could add whatever spread you want. If you like Thousand Islands, if you like ketchup, if you like mustard, oil, vinegar, this is the part. This is the part where you want to do that. Once again, I'm a big avocado junkie, and not just that. Everyone loves avocado, so I kind of entertain with what I think was popular. Once again, guys, this is an easy meal you could make as if you got 20 minutes when you get home from work. Nothing hard, nothing difficult. So once you got that layer down, what you want to do, you want to make sure that you're putting all this in the bottom, right? You want to make sure this is the top. You have the top for it. You want to layer the bottom, not the top, so you're able to come back. If you layer the top, you're gonna have trouble. Anyways, at this point, let's get some lettuce. As you can see, I thinly sliced it just so I think it's easier to break down. You could add the whole leaf itself. That's fine. That's totally up to you. But I decided to go smaller. Plus, I like to always, you know, make things look fancy. And I think the ribbons, if you could see from the red leaf lettuce, looks good. Once you got that like that, you square it off. Go with your tomatoes. Once again, see if you don't like tomatoes, you could go and choose some bell peppers. If you don't like bell peppers, you could grab cheese, mozzarella cheese. It's up to you what you want to do. Vegetables, carrots. This is the point where you start adding. This is, once again, this is a recipe where you got your favorite vegetables and stuff like that. So, right, once you got the tomatoes like this, go with the next item. Maybe just to continue to hold and add some glue to it, we'll go with the cheese. All right, so we'll go with the cheese right here. Yeah. Once again, amigos, don't forget, make the situation comfortable. Get the music on, get your favorite drink ready to go. The kid's there and he wants to help, get them to help. Make them wash the dishes or something. You know, put them to work. After that, we're gonna go with some red onions. Now, at the same time, I'm not gonna overpower the sandwich and add a lot of red onions. So it's not something you want to overwhelm folks with either. But I'm a big onion fan, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some. And then we'll add the meat at the end. We'll add some jicama. Once again, this is a secret touch, guys. Usually when I used to eat jicama when I was a kid, I used to just put limon, sal, and a bunch of chile. But I started doing some new recipes that work, some nice fresh salads, and jicama goes real good with stuff. It's nice crunch. It's like a potato. Not a lot of flavor, but something real good to marinate. So obviously, as you keep going, we're down to, we're gonna put the cucumbers, and then we're gonna be down to our meat. Okay, and once again, on the meat part, it's totally up to you what you wanna do. We have actually al pastor right now. We got chicken and we got carnitas. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this one chicken. And once again, folks, if all the stuff falls off, you're good. Believe me, you're good. And now another thing, get hands-on, okay? Once again, we're at the meat part. This is al pastor, and then this is chicken. I'm gonna go with the chicken. So what you wanna do, you're gonna get in there. Now, if you wanna get some gloves, that's fine. Get some gloves in there. Remember, that's the point. You gotta get that in there. That's the trick of it. Right? This is the point where you wanna get a glove. Wanna wash your hands a few times. Right? Get that meat in there. And you're gonna see right now when I close it that it doesn't really matter what fell off. Because you're just gonna be able to pick it up and then just add it back into another sandwich or into a wrap, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Right, so once you got something like that, I'm gonna rinse my hand real quick. Cool. And finally, I got a nice little salsa. Got a nice little red salsa that I bought at the store. Maybe I'll put it on this side so it could seal the sandwich. Right, get the meat to stick. All right, now at this point, this is the perfect part. This is a beauty. You just cover it up. Right? This is where you cover up this part. You close it down. All right? And after you got something like that, once again, amigos, I told you not to panic. There's stuff left over right here. Just get it off the way. All right, but what we're gonna do now, we're gonna cut it. So at this point, what you wanna do, maybe get some fruit picks, fruit pick it, totally up to you. How many people do you have? This is another great sub to make as an appetizer. If you got 20 people, just maybe put about 15 picks and then just cut in between the picks. That's totally one of the options. Or you could just start cutting it into, I'm probably gonna do 4 bites. So, there's one. Here's the second one. Right? And on that one. Then I got my favorite platter. I'm gonna line them up. Right? Get them like that. Once again, these are perfect to entertain. And at the same time, if you notice, didn't take that long. The hardest part was maybe cutting the ingredients. But that's the beauty about something like this. And once again, folks, remember I told you about the cleanup? There it is. Voila, you get the foil. Obviously, you can save that. I'll put it aside. And then you have it. You got nice party subs to entertain the crowd. Once again, you can cut these in half. Now we got 8 pieces. Or you can cut them into 3 pieces. So that would be about 12 pieces itself to entertain. Once again, amigos, please continue to follow me to these videos. I'm going to show you guys how to make these great little party appetizers or subs or quick luncheons for the family. But not just that. Remember, guys, the whole objective is to make these semi-homemade meals so you guys can come home after a hard day of work and make these recipes real quick and real fast. So stay tuned with Chef Tunes. You guys can continue to learn these quick little tricks. So forget, baby, life is good. Let's eat.